Theme song. It's the middle of a bitter cold snap, minus 21 outdoors, but all three of my remaining colonists are doing pretty good inside. And I think I caught the tail and I just started the game up and it was playing possibly one of my favorite Stranded Alien Dawn tracks. With the drums in the background, I think I got a bit of it before the episode started there. I love that track. And it's triggered because we're being attacked by a couple of dodos. I forget what they're called. They are called... Have I not observed them? Whoa, they run. Oh, they run fast. We got trapped by the trap. The laser finishes them both off. Not a big problem, but we are being attacked quite frequently due to the presence of these radio antenna, orbital antenna, I believe. Welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn, and welcome back to the final three. Will these three be able to make it out of here? Will the extreme cold get to them? I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. All the other rooms are poorly, like they're a little too big. So this is -4 in here with the fire and an air conditioner going. What's this set to? That's set to 24. This thing is going. I think also this is an old save, so the new patches that they put won't work on this save. So it's going to be if I play a new playthrough of the game, the heat transfer will work a little bit better. But yeah, we've got like a lot of stoves going on in here, and a heater. And we are not able to quite crack... I mean, this is just too large. So in the future, small cell rooms, I think, is going to be more important. What I think I'd like to do for a second playthrough, if you'll have me, audience, if you'll watch another playthrough of this game, I might go for one mega building with like some hallways. Orbital communication not possible. Oh, right. Yeah, we have our fuel problem because we just weren't raising enough grains. So we've run into a fuel problem, which means I can't keep things operational all night. Connor, let's get you. Okay, so wait, what is going on here? Oh, these are not full anymore. Yeah, and they're not running. Okay. Oh, it's the daytime, though. So we're back up. Okay, so I didn't need Connor. They got dealt with. So yeah, our power is definitely a problem. I think maybe it's time to get, let's get another battery going on here, because during the day, we only have to, why do we not have that many alloys? We're going through alloys quickly, I think, maybe. Let's go from ore. Let's go from scrap. Let's do 1 here, and let's do 2 here. I don't think we need much more scrap. We are in sort of like an end game state. We don't need any large construction projects, but we might need to shore up some defenses and things like this. Needs a little bit of scrap here and there to do the repairs. That drives me nuts. This is crazy. That's crazy behavior. Link the two. So gotta be a way. Consumers. Can I shift click? Control click? Oh, let me power everything through. Okay, all right. Here's what. Oh, okay, I don't even know how to. I was trying to create a redundant flow here, but it's not working. I want more power coming down this area. Oh, it's kind of bright. Are you finding it bright? Okay. Power pole. Okay, and just do both. Connect to both. Oh, for the love of God, connect to both. That's so frustrating. Okay, so you can't create grids. Wow, that's hard to see. You can't create grids, so you just kind of, I guess, have to create a bunch of single strands. Well, no, look at this one. How did I get this one built? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to delete this one, I guess, deconstruct that, and see if these two somehow connect, maybe, once I deconstruct this thing. We'll find out. Actually, Connor, can I have you? I know you got the migraine and you're moving all slow. And I think Connor should be one of the next people to go, to be honest. But because we've all just gotten so... We've just really gotten into... Oh, connect! We've just gotten really into Connor's story, you know? So I think Connor's is going to stick around right till the end. Because I think he's like that, you know? He's a bit grumpy. He doesn't suffer fools, you know what I mean? He's just kind of like, just get the job done, you know? Okay. Can you haul that railgun sniper, please, and put that away so it's not getting destroyed? And then what do we have weapons-wise? We've got 2 pretty decent-shaped railgun snipers, not level 2s, which I think were we trying to make one? Railgun sniper, waiting for worker. We're making a railgun sniper, and we were going to make some laser pikes. Kind of never got around to that, though. Who is our crafter? Do we even have a crafter anymore? It could be... Yeah, we don't really have our top crafter anymore, so we are really just sort of waiting for the end to come. A good end, though. A good story. The end of a good story. Has he not built this laser gun yet? He has not built the laser cannon yet. Okay, let's take a look at our... All right, we have plus 226 going onto the grid, which isn't really enough. So if I built another battery, fine, and then maybe it'll store more, but not really. Like, what are these guys producing? 28 of 40, and then these are stuck at... These are doing 20 and 60 respectively. So yeah, we don't have quite a lot. We don't have a nice big surplus of power, because I'd love to get these batteries full before the nighttime comes, just based on, you know, just how much power this whole colony is truly taking. Especially because I want to build this, which is, you know, no building has happened on that. Okay, well, Connor's getting some, you know, he's good. Oh, he's constructing battery. Okay, so things are going well there. For some reason, he doesn't want to go and finish this one. Well, maybe you'll just, like, force him to do it after he's built the battery. 346 now. Okay, what do we got going on here? 520. Okay, so, okay. It's really slow. I mean, this is the thing. Once you have only 3 colonists left, you really start to feel, or at least I am, starting to feel the weight of maintaining this colony. It's like, it's crazy. There we go. Got another battery done. These things are booted up, but they just don't have very much fuel. They do have a bit of fuel. We managed to... I think I should maybe turn these off, though, eh? Because our liquid fuel stocks are pretty low. So maybe what we need to do is figure out a way where we can turn these... What we could do is put them on a switch. Active circuit, inactive circuit. So when it's turned off, it turns on these generators automatically. That could be something we do. Or we just build another switch. I'm going to build another switch. Power. Power switch. Here. That's another 10 alloys. Good lord. Everything's so expensive. 130. Okay, we found some scrap metal recently. So you're going to do another 2 there, and you're going to do another 2. There we go. We'll get some 40 more scrap. Kind of get another switch going so I can turn these generators off, because we just don't have the massive surplus of fuel we used to have. I used to have like 300-400 fuel just lying around because of the grains that I was farming. But, you know, as with any colony simulator, if you don't keep an eye on your production, like I basically just kind of stopped paying attention to food production and shrunk my farms down. And was just too busy building and things. So, yeah, it happens. If you're not careful, you can run out. Cooking. Let's get you constructing the power switch. Since you're just standing around doing nothing. I know you have some idle time, but it's not idle time anymore. We're in the dead of winter. The cold snap is over, so that's nice. So we got some decent temperatures around. A shooting star. Okay, great. We might go do another expedition, but I honestly don't see the need for running expeditions at this point in the game. Actually, I've just decided I'm going to cancel construction of that. Oh dear, just spat the resources onto the floor. I'm going to cancel construction of the power switch because I forgot it is still hooked up to the day-night sensor, and I don't know how to make the 2 of them play together. So I think I could manually turn these off and then have this thing. I don't know if this thing turn, because it doesn't seem to be... Oh, spaceship detected. Risk of meltdown, Connor. Okay. Wait. Emeline, going to play the handpan, but in fact, Emeline is instead going to contact the spaceship and get another person off this planet. Oh my goodness, it's so quick, though. I just feel like the game is racing through the final state. I'm wondering if there's going to be some sort of big bad boss at the end. Oh, it's a supply offer. Oh, I love it. Okay. So they're sympathetic. Okay, they can't take any passengers, but they'll send me some summer, winter, or synthetic armor. Let's go synthetic armor. Please and thank you. Okay. All right. And it kind of freshened up the landing pad, too, which is nice. Took the snow off. Or maybe that's just the cold snap being over. Yeah, maybe. Okay, this guy should probably be connected to a control circuit so we're not sucking up the power. I know I've got a few, like these missile launchers. There was a comment earlier that the missile launchers should be on a control circuit as well. However, I love their dynamic range. Oh, here comes our supplies. I love their dynamic range. Ah, fantastic. Thank you for that. So I keep them not on a control circuit just so I always have room for them. Now, that is 90 power that it's constantly taking. I guess I could put those on a switch. Do I rebuild the switch just to save 90 power and then fill my batteries a little easier? I guess that would be... fine. I can just hear your comments, you know what I mean? You've created in yourselves this character, this voice in my head. Can we not get that onto there? Nope. Okay. All right. Where's the most convenient spot to have this switch? Am I putting it back over here? This doesn't seem like the best... Okay, what's going on? There we go. This doesn't seem like the best spot to put it just because it's kind of out of the way. I wanted it here, but there's just no room. This is a bummer. It should be able to fit on this wall, to be honest. Right there, next to this window. Do we need that window? We probably don't need that window. We're going to deconstruct this window because there's an air conditioner in here and it's a small enough space in the summer that's going to be fine. Connor, you're going to eat something, then you're going to get that window. Yeah, because I guess these missile launchers should be on some kind of power switch. Now, this laser turret should also be on a power switch. But that is going to affect its operatable range. Unless I put another one out there. You know what I could do? I could attach that to the new switch I'm going to build. I'll attach that to the new switch. Lara, instead of scavenging, I want you to deconstruct that small wooden window for me there. Thank you. And let's get a power switch here. I wish there was, like, some sort of sensor I could put, like... Because the game tells me that there's animals nearby, so there must be some sort of sensor, you know what? Telling me that aliens are, you know, alien bugs that are aggressive are nearby. So, like, if that could be a condition that turns on some of my defensive, that would be sweet. What? Did they not give us the key? They're like, here's some supplies, but you're going to have to use a pickaxe right on the top of the lid to get it open. The power switch has been connected, or built, whatever. Not connected to anything. Active circuit 1, inactive circuit 2. What is this power switch? Active circuit 2. I don't think I'm using 3. I certainly hope I'm not using 3. So changing to 3, inactive circuit, good. Okay, so we'll turn that off, turn it on. So I'm going to have these guys change to control circuit 3. And these are not linked to anything other than that control circuit. Because, yeah, obviously we're already having power problems. So control circuit 3 for that turret. Now I think the next thing to do is continue to scavenge. We're finding some scrap metals. Let's make some more alloys and see if we can't just start basically making more turrets as we need them. And then, yeah, and then the next thing to set about is probably seeing if I can't keep these batteries more full. New insect nest, eh? Where is it? Oh, that's far away. I don't think you need to worry about these insects. I mean, it's not as far as I thought it would be. But still, it's a little too far away to worry about. And Emeline turns off the switch. It looks like we missed one here, so let's micro that. Thank you. Oh, can't reach it. Oh, because there's a power pole in the way. Oh, this stupid power pole. Okay, can I move that over? And it looks like it's going to give me both connections now, too. Okay, so maybe you build them and then you have to move them. That's the solution, potentially. Potentially. Okay, so let's get that one moved, and then hopefully we should be able to access both sides and get to the... Oh, yeah, because I guess can't put a ladder there. All right. Oh, and it does connect them both. Okay, so move your power poles, people. That's the way to do it. Connor taking a walk. Hey, no, let's get you to do this. And he can get to the turret. Perfect. Okay. So that, there we are, is now connected to this power switch, which is off, which people were complaining about. I'm getting 400 onto the grid. Full in 18 hours, so that's not going to fill it up every day, which is going to be a problem. Because we're coming up on, what are we, 16 now? Yeah, so yeah, we didn't quite get there. Ooh, nice generation, though. So that's a little better. Will we make it through the night? I don't know. We are going through a lot of fuel. How much do I have left now? Yeah, so it just doesn't seem like this fuel is a good idea, and I might have to either deconstruct or turn these things off. How much bug stuff do I have? Raw insect meat. 32, so I don't have enough... Yeah, we just need to wait till the summer, and then we can get all these grain farms up and properly running and get a nice harvest out of our new farmland. That will be the plan as we come careening towards, hopefully, possibly, our savior. We are still able to run the orbital antennas all night. These are kind of charging, sometimes not charging. Right now they're discharging, so depending on kind of, I think, the wind speed, that keeps things going throughout the night, so that's kind of nice. Which will be great because... that will hopefully keep these batteries in a good place. As long as they don't go to 0 before the morning, right? If we can get these things filled up, then when, and only when we need it, we can power up all these weapons here. Now, this laser gun has a pretty good range. I'm wondering if we think about what we said last time. Automated turrets here, or laser turrets. Laser turrets are actually, like... I just find them quite effective, to be honest. Because very low DPS, yes, but it's constant and it just targets down things. So anything with a low amount of hit points really just can't stand in a trap for very long. Actually, we might need to put some traps around here. How much is that going to cost me? Copy. They are only 3 scrap metal. Oh, you can put them even right on the line there. I don't know why, but I like putting them within the grid, and people who watch my channel often will probably rip on me because I tend to not like grid placement, and then when I'm offered the opportunity to not place things on a grid, I still go, all right, well, let's get a grid going at least, like in Foundation, which is the ultimate not grid city builder. But then as soon as it happens, I'm like, okay, well, how can I make them go where I want to go? Like, I want to create a square block here, and then inevitably roasted in the comments. Emeline and Lara wake up and have a nice little breakfast, which looks like a meat stew of some kind. And Connor, who is on the exact same schedule, is asleep in his 30-degree bedroom, which is quite hot, with his windows open. I mean, these rooms turned out really nice, these 3 rooms. Yeah, not sure what... I'm sure he's on the same schedule. Yep. Literally on the same schedule. But no, Connor kind of just does his own thing. He plays by his own rules. Usually somebody else would ask me, but this year Connor's asking me if we can celebrate New Year's Eve. And of course we can, Connor. Go ahead. Some of our friends are gone, but because they were rescued. We have not lost anybody. Actually, we haven't lost anybody, have we? I think there is somewhere in here, there is a grave. Yeah, and we haven't had to use it, which is great. But there is a part of me that's like, am I too good at this game? Planting has started to happen, so it looks like we're through the nasty part of the winter. Hopefully we've organized our schedule. Sorry, not our schedule, our activities in such a way that there's always somebody doing some of the important stuff. It looks like planting is actually kind of low. Who is our top planter? Lara. Lara's our top planter. There's also a number 1 in scavenging and mining. This could be a problem. Now, Emeline is also doing it currently, so I think maybe it's okay, because cooking is 1, yes, but, like, nothing else is a 2, except for handling, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it, but I think that that's okay to keep us on top of our planting schedule. I think. We might have to make somebody a 1, just to make sure it gets done. And also, honestly, like, scavenging is important to keep up with our alloys, at least. But it's not the end of the world if we just... I always click the wrong one. Activities. That should be called priorities, by the way, not activities. Activity priorities? I don't know. So maybe... Who's got more important stuff going on here? You've got... I mean, you're good at all the mining and stuff and scavenging. But you're absolutely our best cook, and that should always be a 1. Let's go 1. And cutting, chopping down trees, removing, and harvesting. That should be a 1 as well, because harvesting isn't going to happen all the time. And that kind of counts towards that. Research, yeah, we don't really need research anymore. We could have, again, people are going to yell at me. We never really got around to researching booze. I used to, okay, real talk. I used to drink a lot when I was a young boy. Oh, we haven't had to improve. Okay, well, I probably should have finished this one at least. But I used to drink a lot, and now I don't drink anymore. So now when I think about it, I'm just like, well, I don't really care about my colonists drinking either. But let's take a look. Like, do we need the buffs that we would get from some nice drinking? I don't know. The happiness is low, but that's mainly because of the pain from his disease. Emeline here. I mean, look at this. Look at this situation. You know what I mean? We have so many buffs. If this was RimWorld, we'd have like a half dozen debuffs because people would be upset that, like, you know, Lara's wearing a purple shirt as opposed to a green shirt, and then 2 of our characters have been saved, so they kind of missed them or something, and that'd be another 23, you know, debuff on their character. So in that sense, I do kind of feel like the game goes easy on us just a little bit, and I'll take it though. I'll take it. The attack music begins to play again as these birds head towards our base. Weirdly, they are not headed towards the entrance, though. Or maybe they are, they're just taking the long way around. So I'm not flipping the switch. Should I flip the switch? How am I doing for battery? On batteries, minus 480. So these generators are, yeah, and then we're starting to get low on fuel. I don't know, we've got to be careful not to overuse that. And the thing is, it's these 3 birds. They're going to trigger this stuff to wake up. Wait, are these ones not on active control circuits? Control circuit 10. Wait, why is control circuit 10 triggered right now? What was that all about? Something triggered control circuit 10. But it wasn't any of me. Alright, well, we'll see if this wakes them up again. And then that should trigger... That's not going to trigger this guy. The laser gun, so we don't need... That's fine, but these turrets, they'll come into these traps. These turrets will get them, and it should be fine. So I don't think I'm going to... Oh, New Year's Eve, time to celebrate. You guys are just having a nice little party while these birds are trying to figure out what to do and how to attack. They don't actually know where they're going, do they? This species seems aggressive. A dead specimen has been created. Oh, so I haven't... Oh, okay, so I gotta kill them first, and then I can observe them. That's why they're just called flightless birds. They're gathering through the celebration in their respective rooms. Why are you guys all gathering? This is a very sad New Year's. There's something going on. Okay, there we go. Ah, I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like, yes, they're currently technically being attacked, and so the music is giving me that aggressive, like, you're being attacked music. But man, do I love letting them celebrate New Year's. More fireworks. Emeline decided to celebrate New Year's out here with the birds, who don't seem to be attacking any of the walls. I'm not really sure what they're doing. So, Emeline doesn't seem that scared by this, which is fine, I guess, because there's nothing to be scared of. They definitely... Something's gone on with them. So let's go grab Connor. What are you up to, Connor? Let's draft you and bring you, like, up over onto this platform, maybe, or something? I don't know. If we bring you up to this platform, they're just going to start pecking away at all of this. My little wafer defense system, which isn't fully in place yet. Maybe come up onto this platform and snipe a few of them to kind of make them angry. And let's kickstart this so they just, you know, like, get it over with. There he goes. He got one. Man, do they ever move fast. All right, that's enough. You can undraft. And then this bird is done for. And now there's one left who's... These are just the strangest attacks, these birds. Getting stuck in the wafers. All right, Connor. Okay, you're busy. Emeline, I guess... Oh, you've got the pulse rifle. That's annoying. We'll let you guys eat, and then we'll deal with this bird. Another spaceship is detected. Another colonist may be about to get rescued, or more supplies, at least. Oh, did you see that? He just kicked that door open. Man, was he ever excited to go talk to this radio person. I really do feel that Connor, as sort of the you know, one of the lead protagonists of our story, of this series, has really shown his true colors and his love for the other colonists. Rescue pod number 3 on its way. Connor, can you click? You guys need to pick this stuff up. I do have hauling set fairly high. Handling, okay. Let's get you. Oh my goodness. It's here. Alright, we got 24 hours. Connor's having a meltdown. We have... Because we know we want Connor... Is he... Oh, he's on a food binge. That's alright, we got some meals left. Alright, we need to think about this. Falling spaceship debris. Ooh, nice. It's not... close enough. We have enough scrap, as long as we stay on... Yeah, we got enough metal alloys. I might still want to build one more turret. I guess we could build this one on the edge here that I just never got around to building. It's not that useful, though, is it? But it provides... basically, what I need is a spot where he can, you know, make his last stand if things get bad. So, Emeline, let's take a look. Emeline or Lara? Who's going? Emeline's a great cook. Crafting, farming, healing. Lara's great at... a little better at combat and physical stuff. A much better farmer. Not a great cook. Much better at a little better at construction and combat. I think... Wait, okay, no, wait, no. Let's go off how they like each other. Okay, so Connor really likes Emeline. Lara really hates Connor. Oh darn, I thought it was gonna be the other way around because I think we have to get rid of Emeline. Thinking, because cooking, like, okay, a 2 in cooking is not great. He's a 3 though. He can't farm at all. Oh, if he's the last one... Okay, here's the problem, folks. We're going to try to end this series with Connor, but I just want everybody to know that if I was doing pro gamer moves, like when I play Stranded Alien Dawn on the competitive circuit, I would be sending Connor home pretty soon here. Because look, Connor is awaiting treatment. Connor, maybe he should go. I don't know. It's his story though. But if he gets sick, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to be able to take care of him. See, like, she wakes up and goes to heal him. I think if Connor is the last one here, there is a good chance that we end up with him not, from his vision implant, that he may not, I need overrate, okay. He may not be able to make it through. He needs medicines. We have plenty of medicine. Not a lot of bandages, though. In that we have 0. So I think we have to send Connor home at some point. Oh, Connor. He's shaking. The infection, it's just killing him. Emeline, come and help him. Who stays? Who ends this thing? Things become a little more dangerous when a whole bunch of, what do we have here? We've got 69 Shrieker hatchlings, haha, nice. An overgrown Scarabée or 2, and some explosive Scarabée nearby, because they're upset that we have made plans to escape. We have 12 hours left. It's the middle of the night. So these things... Okay, how are we doing for battery? Empty in 13 hours. So if I power up... Okay, we've got 12-ish hours left with this pod. If I power them up, which I think we need to do... All right, everybody. Control R. Come here, please. Oh, they're attacking already. Okay. Lara, I need you to flip this switch. Turn on. Lara, you go and handle that, please. Connor and Emeline, you guys get over here. Okay, so they haven't started their attack. Some of them just got a little too close. And it's a little too dark. All right, let's get our missiles. They've been activated now. There we are. We can start to aggro them a little bit and start to thin out the herd, I think. There we go. Oh yeah, that's angered them. That's angered the gods. So Connor, let's get you up onto this platform. We have a few hours left. Let's get Emeline over here. Lara, let's get you... Where are you, Lara? Oh, Lara was eating. Lara. Oh, they're spreading out. They're trying to take on the... Yeah, that side of the wall. Okay, let's get Lara over here, I think. Now, how are we doing here? They're coming in. Both our laser turrets are up and running. Very good. Good to see. Oh, it looks like they take out... Okay, what was that? Oh, that white line underneath were their attacks recharging. Okay, that's fine. Malfunction win time. Damaged device. A lot of damaged devices. Okay, that's fine. We're still running a pretty good defense. I'm going to turn that off so it's a little cleaner. Offering us a cleaner view to the attack and the defense. Pretty good. Overall, defensively, I feel pretty strong about our build, to be honest. I mean, please leave comments if you think there's a better build here. Some folks have been saying I need at least, twice the number of turrets I currently have. So I'm not sure what's in store for me. It might be a game loss, potentially, in store for me, if that's the case. If I really do need twice the amount of turrets that I have, that's not great. All right, we got this guy trying to scurry away. He's going to bleed out in less than an hour. Let's get Lara to come forward here and try to get the rest of them coaxed into the traps. We'll turn this off to see how we're doing. Okay, we're doing fine. We don't have a lot of our traps still, but that's okay. Let's move you into range here. Bring up your range. Wait, Lara. Lara! Wait. Oh, it's been destroyed. Crap. All right, Connor, you're up. Your rifle's not doing not doing very good either, but I swear she had one right before we started this. All right, see if we can get that dude. There we are. Oh, we missed. Okay, that's all right. There we go. You're going to stand your ground, and you're going to take them out from here as they come, because we still have the rockets providing some defense, and maybe a little bit of a flash of light, too, to help with accuracy. I don't know if that's true. Lara is unarmed. I know, but wasn't she going to get one? Okay, just go put her... Yeah, there we go. I thought she was kind of automatically getting one. I saw that in her task list, but I guess not. All right, there's 7 animals doing their... This must be the final attack. So it's nice that we can kind of trigger them early and spread them out a little bit like that. Oh, that was huge. That was great. There we are. 3 left. I'm going to undraft you so you can just go home. and we'll undraft Emeline as well because there's just not enough bugs left to be worried. This pod only has 3 hours left, so we call the whole team over to say goodbye to one of their own. And I've been looking at it, I've made some tough calls. Connor is not going home right now, but he will not be going home last because there's just way too high of a chance that I'll just lose Connor and thereby kind of feel like I lose the game if he gets sick and has nobody to tend to him. I don't know if he could tend to himself, though. I wonder if that's a thing. We can always try. The next time he gets sick, we might try to attend to him himself. However, Emeline seems the likely choice to take home compared to Lara. Her skills aren't as generalized and strong in certain areas that we might need. However, Lara is going home because we don't always make good decisions here. Sometimes, nothing. Sometimes we do what we feel will get. No, just. We do what we feel. You know what? You can keep the boots. You can keep the boots, but I need those pants, and I need that synthetic helm. We don't always do the smartest, most clever things. Sometimes we have to go with our heart, and Emeline and Connor just like each other more than Lara, who does not really get along with Connor. So wait, hang on. They're kind of facing the ship. And wait, let's get a nice view here. There we are. And Lara takes off to the great beyond and to the sure safety of the inner rim worlds, I guess. Are we all Earth? I can't remember the lore. Okay, let's undraft you and haul that synthetic helm. There's a gun in the grass here somewhere. There it is. Put that away. All right. There's only 2 left now in this colony of New Jersey. Connor and Emeline, 2 friends. They never quite got married. I felt like maybe there was something there. At some point, Connor was very, very fond of Emeline. Like, really liked her. I think it was Emeline. Or maybe it was the other. I can't remember the names anymore. Oh, no. They're all. Oh, Oh, no. Emeline doesn't like Connor. I think it's because I made that announcement that Emeline is the one that's going to have to see us all the way through. My bad. Okay, no sooner had I sent one person home, Connor, I might as well go and contact that spaceship, then a spaceship comes swinging through. Let's refuel this and extinguish that. We might even not need these fueled anymore because it's like nobody lives here anymore. They just go here to manage the spaceship contacting device. Oops, open. There we are. All right, Connor handles the calling up of another. Let's refuel, and it's extinguished. Another spaceship is being called right now. We'll see. Maybe it's another escape pod. Ooh, hello. Okay, this is great. Laser pistol, pulse rifle, railgun sniper, or a laser pike. Let's go laser pike because we have some extra laser sniper rifles, and we don't really need them anymore. We have like 4, I think. Yeah, in various states of decency. All right, so I think we got these turned off. Was this one extinguish? Oops. There we are. I guess you can refuel it. I don't know. Whatever. We'll just keep it as is. Let's get ready for our nice hot summer, probably. So let's stop these. There needs to be like a heat modes, basically, is what I'm getting at. So like this is, I want summer mode and winter mode. So I can go through and I can micro all this once and create a macro, basically, that's like when I click winter mode, close everything, light all the fires. That would be a nice, I don't know, like mod to see. All right, so how are we doing here? We're 1900 hours. We no longer have solar power. Empty in 11 hours. So we might be able to make it through the night. Oh, very nice. Okay. We might be able to make it through the night. Yeah, it's just kind of tricky how we just aren't quite... Oh, these... Yeah, it's because the wind speed's gone down again. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, we just need... I think we need more solar power throughout the day. How am I doing? 46 metal alloys. 172 scrap. So let's get a bit more of this going on. Maybe 60 more alloys. And then if we go... I'm about to rot away. What happened? Oh, because this thing's in need of repair. Oh, man. Yeah, we're starting to fall behind. We are starting to fall behind on our tasks. What are you about to do? You're idle, eh? Well, let's get you to repair that freezer. Oof, that's no good. Oh, yeah, we have this freezer room. We really should have been using this. What's my temperature in here? -6. So, I mean, we could. I'd set up to hold food. Here's the thing. I mean, yeah, it's going to save me 12 energy, so that's good if I can get rid of one of these freezers. So why don't I just go... nothing. All right, so no new stuff is allowed in there. How about that? There we go. We'll start transitioning out of this freezer use, but again, I don't know if that's really going to factor in. I think this was a late-game build and was based on your very wonderful advice, very good advice on how to build this thing. But we didn't really need it in the end because our colony is all about escaping right now. Emeline is getting equipped with the laser pike, so she's going to have that on standby because she's got the pulse rifle, the laser pike now. We'll probably have to freshen up her armor, make sure she's doing good here because I think we have some more armor lying around for her. She's wearing a synthetic vest, no shirt. I mean, she's doing all right, but we can get her some. We can do better by that because Emeline is also our lone survivor. Our power systems continue to fail through the night because of that solar eclipse that we had, and these guys have just been stuck at... Okay, they're picking up now, but they've been stuck at 4 of 40 for, like, the better part of that day, including the solar eclipse, which was kind of a double whammy of awful. I've got another panel here, but I don't want to build too many more because they cost a lot of alloys to maintain all of this high level of stuff. Connor is heading to a weight treatment. If I turn off wait for treatment, I'll also go ahead and wait for treatment. Is there a way to make him treat himself? That's what I want to know. Sleeping. He's waiting for treatment. Emeline, I assume, at some point will be tasked with that when she's not playing the handpan. I get her to do that sooner rather than later because we do need him back to work. So, yeah, I don't know. What would I do? Right-click. I'm not really sure how to make you heal yourself. I don't think he can heal himself. So again, that's why I think I need to get rid of Connor first if I want to have a hope in having a successful end where I rescue everyone. There we go. Connor's back up and running now. Hopefully. Hopefully. We're going to cut some trees down? Oh, no, you're cutting some hay. Okay, well, that's good. We'll keep our brick production up that way. And in the evening, Connor needs another round of treatment. Yeah, something is not going great. Obviously, that's why he loves... Emeline, and Emeline I think is probably finding him to be a little bit of a burden, but overall not too bad. They get along better than he would have got along with anybody else. Another round of these friggin' annoying birds has decided to attack. I feel like, yeah, I mean, they're already aggressive, so, they ever move fast. That's so cool to watch. But again, they just aren't putting up much of a fight, and so they are put down with ease. Got a nice grain harvest coming in, hopefully. We've got some grains over here, too, so hopefully this will provide us with a lot of possible grains to make oil and then fuel out of, a process that I think goes much faster than trying to find and kill a bunch of bugs and ferment it over the course of, like, a bazillion years. These, what do these provide us? They provide... Oh, we should observe this thing, I think, maybe. Let's have her observe this just, because why not? Why not just do one Oh, what's she doing? Oh, observing it from over there. Okay. Why not just do one last research project, just to say that we did it, just to get one more achievement in our science category, and Connor can continue constructing the fence. I'm not going to do a full wafer here, because I can't be bothered. Oh, great. I know he's going to lock himself in there for sure, so we're going to draft him, undraft him, and then have him fix that fence. There we are, and now he's not stuck inside there, so that's great. Good thing I caught that. That would have been annoying. So we have discovered that these are called gujo. Unlike the common bird that I know of, this one is quite feisty and has a taste for meat. Sleeps during the day, hunts at night. Okay, and a fast runner. Yeah, those things are nasty. So I can imagine in a harder a game where I run into these earlier and where they're more aggressive, I can imagine that being quite the thing to run into. Like that catch-up speed, when they just charge you like that, that is unnerving. And again, if this were RimWorld, that would give Connor a huge debuff. Like, if anybody got charged by one of those birds, you'd want to see, like, a -3 from, like, being absolutely terrified or something and have that last a few hours. Time to get our next laser turret up here. We might be able to get to a third one as well. I think we have the resources lying around, but yeah, let's at least make sure we're ready for what's about to get thrown at only 2 people. Surely we are ready for anything now. Oh, hold on, buddy. Let's get that on. Oh, it's already on Control Circuit 3 because I copied it. Okay, lovely. All right, Connor, you can go and do what you want to do next now. Construct some fence. Okay, good for you. But yeah, don't melt down. The batteries are looking pretty stocked up here, plus 273, which would be a lot higher if these guys weren't stuck producing only 4 of 40 for the entire day. Oh boy, these wind turbines have been a great disappointment to me. And again, people have been saying, well, don't build in the valley, build on the hill. And I think they might be right. I can't prove it. I guess we could build one up there and see the difference. All right, we're going to. Oh, 25 alloys, though. And it's red there. Yeah, it's hard to tell if the red is probably just a build area, but I'd have to chop down all those trees to find out if this was good or not. All right, it's a little build project just for fun. But let's make sure we cut these trees down too, if we're gonna do this. You know what? We need some sticks too. Cut those, and then kill this guy. No. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let's see if that does anything. We might even have to cut this tree. Just make sure there's no trees in the area, and then we'll just build this thing and see how it compares to the generation of nearby ones down in the base. Connor's doing some repair work. He's working on the wind turbine up there, but potentially a spaceship is in range. Is it Connor's salvation, leaving Emeline to do this all by herself? This final science experiment? What are we faced with? Okay, Emeline's gonna bring some stuff there. Okay, good. All right, go and talk to the ship now. And let's get you... Oh, he's gonna go construct the other wind turbine. Okay, great. What do we have? What is this spaceship? Is it a supply ship or is it salvation? It is a supply ship. Okay, this is a pretty good supply ship, to be honest. What do we have here? We've got very few CPU cores, or 6 electronics, or 2 power cells. Wow, I don't think we need more power cells right now. Electronics might actually be good, because as things get damaged, those are going to be hard to make. Let's do CPU cores just because of how hard it is to make those, how much of a process it is. And we do have a lot of silicon, I think, to make the electronics with, so that's pretty good. Thanks for those supplies. Oh, great. Thanks for repairing that wind turbine, Connor. Now I can get back to producing 4 energy for our grid. I'm going to have Emeline micro down some of all these surrounding trees so we can get the area ready. And then Connor, when he wakes up, will likely do the actual construction. I think we have most of the supplies here. Yep. So we'll see if this is our final science experiment on the planet. So we'll see if building on this ridge does anything. I don't think it will, but hey, there's only one way to find out, and that's just to go do it. Emeline continues working into the night because I'm forcing her to. Right into a meteor rain. Hopefully she doesn't get injured as I have her a ways out on this hill. Hopefully this construction site doesn't get hit. I'm not sure like if there's gonna ever be, oh, very cool. If there's ever gonna be like fire damage or anything in this game. That would be interesting to see, fire spread coming from like a nearby forest or an impact in your base. I've also had nothing in my base impacted by this meteor rain throughout my gameplay. But I mean, maybe I shouldn't have just said that because maybe that's on its way now. I don't know. We gotta be careful, but so far, so good. Fingers crossed. Yeah, cut all these bushes too. Oh, they are raining down. And Emeline, okay, fine, we won't cut that. We'll leave that off. Was that in the base? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, boy. In the nearby distance, on the way to our planned construction project, we have a whole bunch of nasty-looking animals. And again, I keep calling them animals. Explosive scarabei, a bunch of them. Shrieker hatchlings, and some scissor handses. So, yeah, this is certainly not ideal, and Connor is, if not careful, headed straight for them. So let's get Emeline over here. Let's start to aggro some of them and do the old thin out the herd thing before we try to send the rest of them to our defenses. I want to see if I can't clip one of these scissor hands. There we are. Oh, from afar he manages to get that one. Good. Reloads pretty quick. Okay, let's pull him back so that some of them give up. We'll try to get some of them to give up, and we'll take out a few more before we duck back behind the fence here. Yeah, see, some of them are already giving up. Looks like we might be actually able to deal with all the scissor hands, though. That's great. That'll be nice to not have those come up against our defenses. Probably going to want to deal with this explosive scarabei pretty soon, though. Okay, he's stopping. He stopped to let us shoot him, so that was really nice of him. That was nice of him to let us kind of get on top of him. All right, we've got a couple more attacking. Scavenged forward. Oh, yeah, the scavenging from here is done, and that got picked up, so that's nice. Let's move her a bit forward so she covers a bit more ground and can stun them a little earlier. This team, they're actually a pretty good team, so I might have them move further forward and just be a bit more aggressive. There we go. That's triggered 17 of them. 16 now. All right, they're coming up to the edge of... Yeah, see, they don't seem to go that far. This is probably, I would call that maybe a bit of an AI, like an AI cheese possibility here. Oh, get another shot. Oh. Whew. Destroyed sticks fence. Oh my God, what's this all about? What are you guys doing? Okay, we gotta go deal with this now. All right, I didn't know this was happening. Are they coming for us? No, okay. Connor, yeah, get this guy. Oof, they're tanky. We gotta be careful here. Now, are we still being stalked by these bugs? No, we're not. Okay, keep these guys off our fence here. One down. Let's move into a better firing position. They don't seem to be coming for us, which is kind of their... Oh, don't attack those guys. We gotta deal with these things first. Good. Okay, that one. They're just going for the food, I understand, but unfortunately, we cannot have that. All right, there we are. You got one more to deal with over here. Well, two more, I guess, if we murder the child as well. Oh, boy. Yeah, man, I'm going to miss Connor, and this Railgun Sniper 2.0 is very effective, so we might as well get a bunch of use out of it before it's... how are we doing with it? Yeah, I mean, it's almost destroyed anyway, so we might as well finish it off with it. Get a bunch of good kills. Keep our defenses nice and in good repair for when Emeline has to do all this by herself. Well, we weren't able to get a lot of tasks done because we just kept creeping up the hill, slowly gaining ground and taking out these animals one at a time. I guess it was worth it, but at some point we got to just let our automated defenses do the rest because these guys have work to do. But, I mean, this is Connor's main interest. If you look at his skill tree, he's interested in murder, so... Okay, all right, we overdid it. We got a little close for comfort there. Let's get back behind the wall before that scarabée gets Emeline. Run! Run! All right, Connor is safe. Kicks open the fence door. Emeline gives it a kick, and they're probably headed for our defenses now. Let's go. Come over here and give them something to run for. Yeah, this seems to be the rest of them finally doing their attack. We'll get those. Yeah, we'll get those rebuilt. So I'm not worried about that. The missile. Oh, the missile launchers aren't activated. Okay, where are my people? Oh no, what happened to Emeline? Oh, she's too tired. Okay, well, that's fine. Connor, I don't know if we need the rocket launcher activated, so we're just gonna go without the rockets and just these base turrets. Man, okay, that guy was taking a lot. Connor doing most of the heavy lifting, to be honest here. But once they get around this corner, the turrets will open up. They'll hit that incendiary trap too, maybe. Once again, a well-designed base holds up nicely. Blinking out into the night, we have our salvation for Connor. I think we got to send Connor out. It's just the wise thing to do. Even though we love Connor, this was largely his story. Emeline's the one that's going to see us through to the end. She sleeps now, but she knows not her future. Tomorrow. Connor stops to observe the land above his colony, a thing he worked so hard to build. He set up one last project, an experiment up here. Currently, not connected to a power consumer, that's true. Currently supplying us with 4 of 40 wind. Real powerful, real good wind turbine up here. And down here in the lowlands, we've got 4 out of 40 from all of our wind turbines. So yeah, wind is not a dynamic system in this game. I think we already knew that, but it was fun to do the experiment nonetheless. And let's just undraft him and send him on his way. No sooner are we going to deal with Connor than 16 Ulfin are apparently about to attack. So let's get Connor some treatment here. I'm going to actually turn on our rocket launchers because that's going to be pretty rough when they attack. This is rowdy. I don't know how I feel about this. We have 7 hours left with Connor. Connor might have to do one last attack for us. So once you've treated him, Emeline, I want you to go and hit the power switch over here and bring on those defenses. Okay, good. He's getting up. Let's get you to handle this power switch. Connor is sleeping, but I think we're gonna need him, unfortunately. Connor, how are you doing for rest? You're fine. Okay, that's a decent amount of rest. So we're gonna get him up on this platform here. Emeline, you could go with a bit more speed, but of course she's not drafted. Actually, it might work to draft... Okay, hang on. Whoops, wrong button. Let's draft her and then make her run here. That'll move a little faster. 6 hours left on the rescue pod. She gets in here, then we undraft her and have her deal with the power switch. She handles it. I hear them were on. And let's get you down here just in case you need to pop out and try to slow them down a little bit. The rockets begin to fire. Connor takes his position for probably his last attack of the night, or his last attack of his, career here on this alien world. Let's bring you out a little bit and see if you can't slow them down. Because I want to keep as many of these traps in working order as possible, as we only have Emeline left to defend in about 5 hours. It'll just be on Emeline to keep us all alive. So Emeline, you get in there, start stunning their butts. Good work. Be careful, but you're doing good. I don't think any of our traps have been triggered so far. That's certainly good. Okay, a few Ulfin left, 4 left. This was quite the herd, and would be quite a good amount of meat, too, if we weren't about to be down to only one person who can do logistics. With that attack, they both know where to head. As Connor does the ritual stripping down of things, which we could do it inside so these things don't get... Okay, stop walking everywhere. There we go. Yeah, bring him over here. Connor does the ritual unstripping, and he stands there with his knife out. And he's kind of looking at Emeline, and he's like, Emeline, we've grown to become best friends, you and I. I'm glad I landed on this planet with you. I'm glad we had some good work together, and I'm going to miss you a lot. I know how you feel about me, and I know we both really love each other. Meanwhile, Emeline's like, all right, well, let's get you on that rescue pod. What do you say? And so Connor joins the rest of the colony, getting on the rescue pod and heading off to a brighter tomorrow. It's all you now, Emeline. Good friggin' luck. Okay, I mean, pick up this stuff. Actually, equip that one. It doesn't have much left in it, but... Oh, it's basically destroyed. 7 integrity left. That's not ideal, maybe. Okay, put all this other stuff away. She has the pick of the entire place. She could live in any room she wants. She could have a fireplace, actually, but I don't know. She seems to like this room. Who knows how long she'll be here. As long as she can keep the power running and keep these antenna up, she should be okay. Stands outside a now empty colony. The colony, left to her own devices, seems to be running just fine. She puts on a nice pair of carbon boots and puts her old boots in a different closet, I guess. Probably don't need any cloth anymore either, so let's not plant anymore. Yeah, let's not harvest anymore either. We'll leave that there. Another night falls. A quiet night. Here in New Jersey. Emeline is awoken in the middle of the night by the spaceship being detected. Or she also is fully rested, so that probably woke her up too. But before breakfast, she's going to contact this spaceship and see if it's a supply one, or if it's the end of this Let's Play series. And it is a... What? Alright, I don't know what that was about, but I went to the footage. I actually loaded the footage and checked what that was all about, and it was a passing by spaceship refuses to answer communications and blocks all other spaceship communications. I don't know what that was about, but somebody is keeping her trapped on this island. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know you could do this. You click on certain rooms to expose them when you have your roof vision up. Oh, I quite like that. I wonder if it does when you click on a person. Yeah, okay, so you can kind of see where the people are. That's fun. Well, there you go. You learn something new every time in this game. Watching Emeline wandering around, taking care of all the tasks, it makes me proud of her. It does make me proud that she's keeping this this colony alive. I don't think she needs to be doing so much cooking. I might have to like start. You know what? Why don't we? Let's get rid of some of these items here until. I don't know. Let's say until there's like 2 in stock. 20 in stock. Okay, we'll leave that meat stew here. Let's say until there's 2 in stock here. Let's get meat stew out of here. We got meat soup. That's enough, and veggie soup. There we are. So yeah, we're trying to lower some tasks here that are, constant production tasks. Like all this farming, we have not been able to keep up with. She's lost a bit of harvest here, but there's not much we can do about that really at this point, at this juncture in the game. Handling electric furnace. Where are you going? Oh dear. Oh, there must be some scrap way out here, I guess. Okay. Be careful out there, Emeline. This wind turbine not producing 4 power is not going to get repaired. It's going to stay and sit here in disrepair because it's just not worth it to Emeline for all the tasks that she needs to take care of. We're also going to get her to turn off the electric fence. I'm going to have her handle the soldering bench and maybe turn off the advanced research desk as well. We could finish that research, but I just kind of don't think there's a point anymore. So let's turn all that off. We only have Emeline now, and now we have 16 more Ulfin attacking. I think we left these on, didn't we? Okay, so that's probably not going to help our batteries as we head into the evening here. Emeline, how are you doing for rest? Okay, good enough. We're going to bring you up onto this platform here. These were left on, which is bad for our battery life, so I have to remember that for the future. But we have everything still ready to go. Discharging, not great. 8 hours of power left, so we should be able to deal with this attack here. Emeline getting some good use out of Connor's gun. Will it be good enough to hold the Ulfin off? The other thing is, like, the Ulfin attack isn't that bad. It's what's going to happen after. Oh, damaged laser turret. How are they doing damage past the wall like that? That sucks. That's annoying. I thought the whole point of the wall was to keep it safe. Oh, if we had Connor here, that would be nice. But we do not, so we work with what we have. And Emeline is doing a bang-up job. But like I was saying, we don't want them to do a lot of damage to the walls, because then, when the real attack happens, we're still going to be trying to repair stuff with our one person. I don't want to bring the rocket closer for the same reason. Yeah, it's taking a bit of damage. We can repair that. We just need 4 alloys, of which we have 33. Gotta stay on top of it, though, and we should be okay. Well done, Emeline. Get back to sleep. You got some repairing to do in the morning. This song and this thunderstorm and just watching her harvest by herself, oh man, does that ever put a different spin on this game right now. It's very sad, but also bittersweet. It's fun to watch her working on the colony. Basically, a game we've won. Just waiting for her to get rescued. Emeline was going to head to sleep, but another ship is nearby. Might be a supply ship. If it is a supply ship, I hope they bring some alloys, because we are pretty low on alloys, and I just don't see wanting to send her out to go scavenge for the whole day. Actually, I might even turn that order off. We just can't handle her being away from the colony for too long. All she has to do is keep it barely alive, and we need any alloys we can get for repairs right now. I wonder if my voice still works as Emeline. Oh, she's so lonely she hasn't talked to anybody in days. And it is a rescue pod for Emeline. From our humble beginnings, I think we had some storage facilities right around here. This was probably where our first little, like, shelter was built, this dirt patch that never went away. We then built this little storage one here, I think. It was this one, or maybe it was this one. I added something onto the back. And then our first building was this shape right here, before the add-on of the kitchen. But first we added on this extra little storage area, which got some use throughout the game. This was kind of our first building, at which point we then started walling everything off, and we built this beautiful wall here, which expanded a few times. I think this maybe is the old line right here, was maybe one of the old lines, and then maybe it expanded further down. I can't quite remember the original shape, but it certainly held well all these years. It's year 7, day 15. Coming up, the sun's coming up, all the things are charging. We've got a decent amount of power in our batteries. They lasted well through the evening. Got a beautiful little, like, garden here. Emeline's going around doing her last repairs of the shooting target. I kind of thought the last rescue pod would trigger a sort of a boss battle of some kind. So there is a little, I'll admit, a little anticlimacticness to winning this whole game. We'll just give you a little tour of our colony. This was the second building we built after we walled everything off. We felt brave enough to build this, one of my favorite buildings still, the bunkhouse. It would have been nice to maybe replace the scrap metal with a sturdier metal frame around the outside. But you can, yeah, walk all the way around here. We've used this once or twice. I don't know if defensively we've used it, but it certainly did a good job and saw us through many cold nights. Then we really hit our stride with our designs with the private 3-suite. Looks like almost like a motel kind of over here, but these are some warm friggin' rooms in the winter. This thing was sitting even on like a cold snap, like a super severe cold snap, you'd still get 20 degrees in here. With the air conditioner, it's always 24 at least around the year. Same thing with that back room there. Went on a lot of expeditions. Did a lot of farming. Our base is just, like, in really great shape. There is a part of me wondering, like, yeah, maybe there was supposed to be something triggered. I don't know, because some people were warning me that I was going to need, like, so many more traps and so many more turrets. But this seemed to hold out really nice against wave after wave of attack. And I think Emeline, what's she up to now? She's going to go and, what's she repairing? Oh, a trap. I don't think you need to repair that trap. I think, Emeline, it's time to have you board. And it's time to say to the audience watching, I hope you found this to be some truly solid content. I hope you enjoyed watching Stranded Alien Dawn as much as I enjoyed watching your videos and playing it myself. Emeline takes off, and we have victory. Let's do this little zoom out there. Oh! I was going to try to do a zoom out. It seems to have paused. It's giving me different views. I wonder what's going to happen to the colony, you know? The colony might be able to run for quite a while until the power production falls into disrepair. Then we're going to definitely run into some issues there. And a wandering Ulfin tribe will probably, dash themselves up against the automated defenses. But once that power stops, falls into disrepair or just runs out, our automated defenses will no longer keep up. Then there's a couple of automatic fire, turrets. What do you call those? Flammenwerfers. Those will cause a couple more injuries until they run out of fuel. Once they've run out of fuel, then there is nothing defending this colony from the hordes of Ulfin and Scissorhands and various other bugs that will start to deconstruct the walls, eat the food that's in the rotting food that's in the old freezers and cupboards. Probably start to eat the rest of the stock of stuff in the farmland. Maybe even just start to eat the walls. Everything will eventually fall into disrepair. Or maybe they'll come back with a ship and set this up as a scientific outpost, knowing that our colony has proven that they could make it through even the toughest conditions on Stranded Alien Dawn. This countdown here looks like it's going to probably take a long time. Year 3, day 30. We went 7 years, so... Oh, the first kill of a Juno. We killed 8 of them in total. My goodness. It's moving pretty fast, actually. Given the remains of an ancient alien civilization. I love it. Just celebrated New Year's Eve. First kill of a Gujo. Oh, the first time we killed a Gujo, I guess. And here we are. Yoko leaving. Katina leaving. Pretty near after. Lara. Finally, Connor. Emeline observed Gujo and noted their features and behavior. Okay, fair enough. Emeline. Oh, okay. Well, don't tell me about Emeline fainting. Connor leaves the planet. And finally, Emeline leaves the planet. We have managed to save all of the colonists. Now, you let me know what you thought of the game and what you'd like to do. We probably want to play another one and maybe make the settings a little harder if we can and see what some new updates. I might wait for an update or two before we dive back into this game, but it was truly a very fun game to play. And really big fan of it so far. So let me know what you thought. And yeah, I only got 5 colonists. I never ended up with 6. Survived 303. Yeah, hit me up in the comments with your stats as well. Let's see what you did. Only 53 research projects. I feel like I probably could have done better on research. But hey, what are you going to do? I still won, so still works. Most popular relaxation, taking walks. I kind of like that. I do that too. All right, folks. We will see you in the next episode of whatever it is I play on this channel. And also, probably some more Stranded Alien Dawn.